What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're clicking on my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is MetalBarbie. This is my YouTube channel. I not only do beauty videos, I do random cool videos. But today I'm going to be talking about my hair color. I get tons of questions on Instagram, on Snapchat, on YouTube itself. What colors I use to get my red hair, how do I replenish my red hair, what do I do to get my hair so vibrant, what products do I use. This is actually my third time filming a routine on how I color my hair. It always changes. I always find new products and new things I use to create this red hair to help it stay a little bit more. I also went to beauty school, so I have a little bit of knowledge on how to get certain hair colors right, what products to use when it's time to replenish. So you're in for a treat. You're in for some free advice from a girl that went to cosmetology school and does hair on clients. So you're getting this all for free. Like, how lucky are you? So here are my tips and tricks to getting this red hair. And I'll be showing you clips on how I apply the hair dye, the different stages of what I do. Yeah. So also, if you want to, stay connected and don't lose me out in the YouTube land, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now, or wait till after. Try me out a little bit, whatever tickles your fancy. But also don't forget to subscribe and also share my videos. And also all my links of all my social medias are down below. So don't forget to follow me, because when you follow me on any of my social medias, I follow back. So if you want to follow back from MetalBarbie herself, follow all my social medias and I follow back instantly. So without any further ado, let's get into what I do to get my hair this bright, Ariel, sexy red. Okay, that was like fun. That was like, I missed like my hand. Okay, so let's talk about products. I just use simple stuff that you can get your hands on. None of this stuff, all the stuff that I'm using, like, you don't really need your license for, so you can grab some of them at Sally's, at any local beauty store, or even any of you could grab any of these products at any local beauty store or Sally's, or even on Amazon you can buy these products. In my clips of how I do my hair, I'm accompanied by my best friend Chelsea. If you've been a subscriber of mine for a very long time, she has done a few videos with me on my YouTube channel, like crazy challenges. So she was so happy to help me out with filming this video and showing you how I would do a client, or how I would do my hair myself. But getting the back of your hair is always the trickiest, so I advise you to have someone help you with that, because you don't want to miss any spots, which I've done in the previous times when I dyed my hair, I would have like a black spot that I missed because I can't see back there. So I always advise everyone, if you're going to do it yourself, ask for help, because you want your hair to look fabulous, right? You know, professional. That's the reason why people like to do it themselves. You want a cheaper way, but you want the professional way for a cheaper price, right? Right. Help me, because I can't reach the back of my head. So please ask for help. If you're doing this yourself, ask somebody. I even have my boyfriend help me sometimes. You know, I just show him what to do. Just, you know, get my roots. That's it. Just telling you, guys, you may not think that guys know, but if you lead them to the right direction, they do well. They do better work than I ever do. I'm telling you, my boyfriend does better work than I do when I have to re-dye, because me, I have no patience. You know me, I have no patience. I'm very anxious and I want to get things done quickly. But he takes his time and he does a better job than me, so God bless my boyfriend. So let's get into the products on what I use to get my hair red when I replenish it. What I don't use bleach. You're gonna be like, well, how do you lift your hair to get it like from dark to light for red hair dye. I don't use bleach. I technically use a high lift blonde, and the brand I use is a Claro brand, which you could get this at Sally's. You can get this at any local beauty supply store. You can get this on Amazon. You could find this. The base I use is a 12N, which is a neutral blonde. You don't have to go for cool because you still want a goldish tone because you're going red. You don't need a cool tone. You don't need a pale. You don't need a beige. Neutral is fine because you're going red. You still need a gold pigment in your hair. You don't need to be cool because you're not going pink. You're going red. So you don't need a cool base or ashy blonde color. Neutral is fine. This is what I used when I was in beauty school, when I had to lift up my root. We never used bleach on my root. The only time we used bleach is when we had to get rid of any artificial color when I was going red. So at the time I had blue in my hair, and I had dark roots and I had blue at the bottom. We did use bleach because you want to remove the color. I'm not removing any color, I'm just removing the pigment from my hair. So what does this high lift do? It not only lifts your hair, but it deposits color. So it's going to lift my hair to a very, like, a very high level blonde, and it's going to deposit some blonde color on top. So it doesn't feel so straw-like because it's depositing color, so it's nutrition, so it's softening up your base. So bleach is very harsh. This is harsh itself because it's lifting your hair. Anything that's going to lift your hair or anything that's chemical treated is going to damage your hair no matter what. Like, the number one question is, like, when people dye their hair, is this going to damage my hair? Of course it's going to damage your hair. It's a chemical. You're putting a chemical in your hair to change your natural hair color and to strip out your oils. Of course it's going to damage, but you want the least damage possible. I feel by using this, it's making me feel a little bit more safer than I would with bleach, because bleach is, I think it's very harsh in my opinion. But because I'm using a high, I can use a high level, that's why I like to use a high lift. With the bleach, I like to not use nothing more than a 40, like nothing more than a 30 actually for bleach. So I actually can use a 40 with this. So because my roots are so dark, I use the 12N high lift blonde with the 40 developer. So with the high lift blonde, you would use 1 part color to 2 parts developer. So you're going to use a double 40, a double 30, whatever developer you want to use. I use a 40 because my roots are dark and I want the brightest application. So what a double part is in, like, non-cosmetology or beautician words is 2 parts developer is 1 part color, which I pour the whole bottle in the bowl. To make it 2 parts developer, I just refill this bottle 2 times with the developer and then dip it in. So what that means is you open up the cap, you pour your hair color into your mixing bowl. Now it's time to mix your developer. You pour it once, fill it all the way to the top, pour it in the bowl, fill it again to the top, pour it in the bowl, and there you go. You got your 2 parts developer. Moving on. I separate my hair in 4 quadrants, which you'll see in the video, and Chelsea will see you all around my head, my dark roots that need to be filled. She went each section. She started from the front. I always recommend start in the front with the high lift because you want to make sure you get your front. The front is the first thing anybody sees on you. You see it in the mirror, somebody looks at it. The first thing and everyone sees is your front of your head. So you want mostly is the brightest there. So you want that on a little bit longer. So you put it in, you section it off, you go section by section, you'll see in the video. You leave this mixture on for at least 40 to 50 minutes. Girl, you're going to be itching, it's going to be burning. It's all normal, all normal. By the time 20 minutes is over, your scalp is going to be so used to it, you're not going to feel itchy. Just grab yourself something to scratch your head, or just what I do is I lift up my hair to make sure the air flows through the scalp. That's the reason why you feel itchy, is because there's no air flowing through the scalp. So once you feel the itching and the burning from the bleach or the high lift, lift it up. Let the air hit your scalp and you'll feel less uncomfortable. So after the process is over, you're going to wash out your hair, shampoo, and condition as usual. Then you're going to get your color, and I use Sparks color. I've been using it since I was in beauty school, and the color is in Red Hot. I get 2 of these bottles because, like I said, you never know how much color it's going to absorb. So it's a pretty big bottle right here. I actually used 1 whole tube and about a half of an ounce, so 3 ounces of color I used, because this whole bottle is 2.5 ounces. So then I used 2.5 plus a half, so it equals to 3 ounces of color. So now I have leftover color for next time. Pretty cool, save money, right? Sparks I love. It does give a good color payoff. It lasts, you know, a little bit longer than usual, but I don't really wash my hair all the time. I usually wash it maybe once or twice a week, so that is key. When you go to a fashion color, less washing your hair is better. Try to not wash it as much as possible. And I have red all over my hands because this is open. So that's the color I use. I'm always looking for different red hair colors. So if you have other recommendations of hair colors that I haven't tried, I've tried Matapanic, and I've tried the Joico K-Pack or Vero Pack, something I used that in school, and I use Sparks. So if there's any other, and Arctic Fox I use. So if there's any other brands that you guys would recommend, I will maybe do a hair coloring video every month to see like what color I like the best. So far, I like the Joico color and I like Sparks. Those are my favorite colors to use. So this one is Sparks Red Hot. I love it. I love the color payoff. It lasts a little bit longer than normal. The smell is good. Sometimes the smells are like weird, but it's an okay smell. Yeah, so that is what I use for my hair color. So let's go on with the clips of how I get my video. I hope you guys loved the clips. I hope it was very helpful. Let me know down in the comment box what color, fashion colors you like to use, like what brands there are, because I'd love to try different brands, see like what's new and out that I'm gonna like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it answered all your questions. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, and don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I am MetalBarbie, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, dolls.